Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Hope's popularity and more Tridge. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for this week's episodes of the hit CBS soap tease that relationships are the focus. November sweeps are rolling in, and the writers are setting the stage for what should be a gripping month of storylines filled with twists and turns. However, this seems to be more of the same for some people in Los Angeles. Just when viewers believed Taylor, Rebecca Budig, was dying from heart failure, we learned she was experiencing broken heart syndrome. This was the first clue that another Bridge/Tridge storyline was happening. Meanwhile, Hope, Annika Noel, went from no one interested in pursuing a relationship with her to two men seemingly hoping to begin, or rekindle, a romance. Here's what you can expect on The Bold and the Beautiful this week. The Bold and the Beautiful writers have been prepping viewers for a Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, and Hope fling, at the very least. They have flirted, and it seems they both feel a pull toward one another. However, there could be a roadblock in the way. Liam, Scott Clifton, was at Forrester when Friday's show ended last week. And it seems Steffi, Jacqueline Masinswood, wasn't the only person he came to see. The Bold and the Beautiful preview video teases Liam, admitting he misses his ex-wife. Could another Lope pairing be in the works? Hope and Carter could be a fun couple, but are the writers just using it as a decoy while they plan a Lope reunion? After Ridge, Thorsten Kaye learns about what is happening to Taylor, he goes the extra mile. The preview video shows him telling his ex-wife he has something for her while she beams lovingly at him. She is dealing with broken heart syndrome because of their last attempt at reuniting, crashing, and burning. Taylor believes that Ridge is her person, and losing him to Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, repeatedly has set something off inside her, causing chaos in her body. Just when viewers thought November sweeps would bring Taylor's death, it seems another love triangle starring Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor is in the works. However, Rook and Bill, Don Diamond, spent time together recently, and their love for one another could also be explored. Katie, Heather Tom, turned him down, and Brooke is his go-to person when he is vulnerable. What do you think about the current relationships on The Bold and the Beautiful? Let us know in the comment section below. The Bold and the Beautiful has always thrived on family feuds, love triangles, and scandalous twists. In the coming weeks, fans are in for a roller coaster ride that promises to push characters to their emotional and moral limits. One of the biggest stories brewing involves Hope Logan, whose sudden popularity in the world of Forrester creations is not only shifting the dynamics of the fashion industry, but also stirring up tensions in her personal life. Meanwhile, the simmering saga of the Tridge trio, Taylor, Ridge, and Brooke, continues to unfold in ways that could reshape the future of the Forrester family. Hope's meteoric rise. Hope Logan's career at Forrester Creations has had its ups and downs, but lately, she's seen a surge in popularity that no one, not even her, could have predicted. With the launch of her new line, Hope for the Future, she's quickly become the star designer, even eclipsing Steffi, her longtime rival and stepsister. The fashion press is calling her the new face of Forrester, and her designs are taking off internationally. But with great success comes great jealousy. Steffi, who's always had a competitive streak, is feeling the pressure. She's been the Forrester family golden child for so long, and watching Hope bask in the spotlight is starting to make her question her own role at the company. She tries to hide her frustration behind a supportive smile. But behind closed doors, she's fuming. To make matters worse, her father, Ridge, seems to be proud of Hope's success, which only fuels Steffi's insecurities. Thomas Forrester, who has long harbored feelings for Hope, sees her success as an opportunity to rekindle their connection. With his own designs benefiting from collaborations with Hope, he's been spending more time with her at the office. This renewed partnership has sparked rumors, both in the fashion world and within the Forrester family, about whether their chemistry is purely professional. And, as anyone who's followed B&B knows, a little chemistry can lead to a lot of drama. Liam, who has always been wary of Thomas, is growing more concerned by the day. Though Hope assures him that her focus is entirely on her work, Liam can't shake the feeling that Thomas is up to his old tricks. With Hope spending late nights at the office and Thomas always close by, Liam's jealousy is starting to bubble to the surface. He knows that his marriage to Hope has weathered many storms, but can it survive the constant presence of Thomas? As the tension rises, Hope is caught in the middle. She's enjoying the fruits of her labor, but the pressure to maintain her success is overwhelming. She's also starting to feel torn between her loyalty to her family and her growing sense of independence. Does she continue to rely on Thomas's creative genius, knowing full well that it might jeopardize her marriage? Or does she pull back and risk losing the momentum she's built at Forrester Creations? Tridge Triangle Drama. While Hope's professional life is taking center stage, the ongoing Tridge saga is heating up once again. Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan have been rivals for decades, and their love for Ridge has been a constant source of tension. Although Ridge recently reconciled with Brooke, their relationship remains fragile. Taylor, who has spent years watching from the sidelines, is finding it harder and harder to stay away. Brooke is well aware that Taylor's feelings for Ridge haven't faded, and she's starting to feel the pressure. Taylor's reappearance in Ridge's life, under the guise of co-parenting and family unity, has Brooke on high alert. She knows that Ridge still cares deeply for Taylor, and the bond they share over their children, Thomas and Steffi, keeps pulling them back together. Brooke tries to keep her cool, but the more she watches Ridge and Taylor interact, the more insecure she becomes. Ridge, as always, is caught between the two women he's loved most in his life. He's committed to Brooke, but his unresolved feelings for Taylor continue to linger. Every time he sees Taylor, he's reminded of the deep connection they once had. And with the recent turmoil in his family, especially with Steffi's emotional struggles, Taylor has been a constant source of comfort. Ridge tries to convince himself that his relationship with Taylor is strictly about co-parenting, but his heart is telling him something different. Taylor, meanwhile, is at a crossroads. She's never stopped loving Ridge, but she's tired of always being second to Brooke. She's trying to focus on her own life, including her career as a world-renowned psychiatrist, but her unresolved feelings for Ridge are harder to ignore than ever. Watching Ridge and Brooke's relationship falter is painful, but it also gives her a sliver of hope. Could this be her chance to finally win Ridge back? Adding to the complexity of the situation is Deacon Sharp, Brooke's ex and Hope's father, who's back in town and stirring up trouble of his own. Deacon still has a soft spot for Brooke, and he's not above using Taylor's vulnerability to his advantage. He's noticed how close Taylor and Ridge have become, and he's starting to wonder if there's a way to drive a wedge between Ridge and Brooke for good. If he can push Taylor in Ridge's direction, it might open the door for him to swoop in and rekindle things with Brooke. A brewing showdown. As tensions mount between Hope and Steffi at Forrester Creations, and the love triangle between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor heats up, the Forrester family is on the brink of another explosive showdown. Steffi's jealousy over Hope's success could push her to make a bold move, one that could endanger not just her career, but also her relationship with her father. Meanwhile, Taylor is reaching a breaking point. How much longer can she deny her feelings for Ridge, especially when he's starting to show signs of uncertainty in his marriage to Brooke? And how far will Deacon go to manipulate the situation for his own gain? Fans of the bold and the beautiful know that when emotions run high, anything can happen. As these storylines converge, viewers can expect dramatic confrontations, shocking confessions, and perhaps even the unraveling of relationships that have been years in the making. Will Hope's rising star come crashing down? Will Ridge finally choose between the two women who have shaped his life for decades? And will the Forrester family ever be the same again? Stay tuned, because the drama is only just beginning.